The astronomical community has been rocked by a stunning announcement. The James Webb Space Telescope, humanity's most advanced eye on the cosmos, has just confirmed that the interstellar comet known as 3I/Atlas is no longer on a safe trajectory. Instead, new data indicates that it is on a direct collision course with Mars. This revelation, if verified, would mark one of the most extraordinary and historic cosmic events ever observed by humankind. For the first time in history, an interstellar object, born far beyond our solar system, may be about to strike one of our neighboring planets. The comet 3I/Atlas was first discovered in July 2025 by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS, in Chile. Almost immediately, astronomers realized this was no ordinary comet. Its orbit revealed a hyperbolic path, meaning it was not bound to the Sun. This placed it in the rare category of interstellar objects, joining the ranks of 1I/Oumuamua, spotted in 2017, and 2I/Borisov, observed in 2019. At the time of discovery, projections showed that ATLAS would pass safely by Mars and continue out of the solar system, offering scientists a fleeting opportunity to study material from another star system. There was excitement, but no fear. That confidence has now been shaken to the core. Recent observations made by the James Webb Space Telescope, orbiting a million miles from Earth, have detected extraordinary outgassing activity on ATLAS. Instead of venting gas symmetrically like most comets, 3I/Atlas appears to be firing powerful jets of material from a single dominant region on its surface. This asymmetric thrust has acted like a cosmic rocket engine, gradually nudging the comet off its original trajectory. Over the past weeks, the effect has compounded. With Webb's highly precise infrared instruments, astronomers have recalculated the path. The sobering result, the new orbital track now intersects directly with Mars. According to models currently being shared between space agencies, the point of impact could occur in early October, just days from now. The potential consequences are staggering. Estimates suggest that the solid core of 3I/Atlas is up to 11 kilometers across, comparable in size to the asteroid that struck Earth 66 million years ago, wiping out the dinosaurs and reshaping life on our planet. Traveling at over 50 kilometers per second, ATLAS carries with it an energy release greater than millions of nuclear weapons detonating at once. The red planet, while smaller than Earth, would not escape devastation. The impact could create a crater over 100 kilometers wide, send seismic waves echoing through the crust, and blast billions of tons of dust and rock into the thin Martian atmosphere. For Earth, there is no direct danger. Mars lies millions of kilometers away. But the scientific, historical, and psychological impact of this event would be immense. Humanity would witness, in real time, the violent collision of an interstellar wanderer with a planet in our own solar system. This is not a scenario confined to science fiction. It is unfolding now, with each hour bringing more confirmation. Telescopes around the world are racing to lock onto ATLAS and refine the trajectory calculations, but so far the results all point to the same conclusion. Mars, though barren and uninhabited, is not empty. It is home to a fleet of orbiting spacecraft and robotic explorers. NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, MAVEN, and ESA's Trace Gas Orbiter currently circle the planet. On the surface, NASA's Perseverance and Curiosity rovers continue their slow but steady exploration. These machines may soon become eyewitnesses to a planetary-scale disaster. Some scientists are already preparing instruments to capture every detail of the collision. The hope is that despite the destructive power of the impact, invaluable scientific data can be gathered. For planetary scientists, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to directly study an event that has shaped worlds throughout the history of the solar system. Reaction on Earth has been immediate and intense. Social media platforms are ablaze with speculation, fear, and awe. Hashtags like #AtlasImpact and #MarsCollision dominate global feeds. Amateur astronomers are pointing their backyard telescopes at the night sky, hoping to catch even a faint glimpse of the incoming comet. News outlets are running continuous coverage, and governments are holding emergency consultations with space agencies. While there is no threat to our planet, the psychological shock of watching a neighboring world potentially endure a cataclysm is profound. It forces humanity to confront our own vulnerability to cosmic impacts. Among scientists, there are debates and doubts. Could the Webb data be misinterpreted? Could the comet's volatile jets shift direction once again and alter the path away from Mars? These questions remain open. But what makes the situation so urgent is the comet's speed. At 50 kilometers per second, small changes in direction no longer translate to safety. The window to predict with certainty is closing rapidly. Each night's observations narrow the margin of error, and each update seems to confirm the collision course. Speculation has also taken darker turns. Some researchers note that the anomalous acceleration of Atlas resembles, in some ways, the strange behavior of Oumuamua in 2017. That object, too, exhibited unexplained propulsion not fully accounted for by normal cometary outgassing. A small but vocal minority has suggested the possibility that Atlas may not be a natural body at all. Could it be an artificial object, perhaps even a derelict craft from another civilization, deliberately or accidentally directed toward Mars? While mainstream science is skeptical, the unusual characteristics of Atlas leave room for mystery. What happens next? In the coming days, observatories across Earth and space will be focused on Atlas. Webb will continue to monitor the comet in infrared, capturing details of its gas composition and jet activity. Mars orbiters are reprogramming their instruments to prepare for an unprecedented observational campaign. Should impact occur, the entire event could be documented from orbit, providing humanity with front-row seats to a cosmic collision. For planetary defense experts, the data will be invaluable. Though this object is not threatening Earth, it highlights how quickly an interstellar body can change trajectory and how limited our response options are when confronted with such a fast-moving visitor. If Atlas does strike Mars, the effects will be seen not just on that planet but also across the solar system. Dust clouds could escape Mars' gravity and drift into interplanetary space. The crater, likely visible even from Earth with powerful telescopes, would stand as a permanent scar. Future human missions to Mars, planned for the coming decades, would arrive on a world forever altered. For scientists, historians, and dreamers alike, the significance cannot be overstated. This is a cosmic drama unfolding in real time, on a scale rarely witnessed. Tonight, as we look up at the night sky, we are reminded that the universe is not static or safe. It is dynamic, unpredictable, and often violent. The confirmation from the James Webb Space Telescope has transformed what was once a distant curiosity into a looming, immediate event. While Earth is safe, our neighbor Mars may be about to endure a collision that will echo through the ages. Whether Atlas ultimately strikes or narrowly misses, one thing is certain: the story of this interstellar traveler has become one of the most extraordinary chapters in modern astronomy.